It has been a year now since I started my music education in uni. And do you know what I found out during that time? I found out that maybe I've been learning the guitar all wrong, Before, I learned all of my shapes, the minor pentatonic, the major pentatonic, major minor scale, but it's all in shapes. I would learn them and then I would play them, but I would not remember them very well, because I didn't know how they're supposed to sound. So I would press the wrong fret and then it sounds like shit. But then when I got into uni, I feel like I relearned everything, like from the basics, from the foundation. So I actually found out there's more to scales than just shapes. There's the sound, music. There's sound in music. Shocker, I know. I actually learned like you can learn your scale on one string first before you actually learn the shapes. So that way you can learn the intervals and everything else, the sound of the scales, how they feel, I think. And then I actually learned about this cool thing called triads. Those little three note chords that you think that you're never gonna use because they sound too basic. I always thought before that seventh chord is for adults. You're never gonna use the basic three note chords. That's for babies. It sounds childish. It sounds stupid. Seventh chord, ninth chords are the best. But I used them, but I never really understood them before. So when I found out about triads, I thought that why are they teaching me this, right? And then I found out that you can actually target those notes in the chord to make them sound more fluid. When you go from chord to chord, it will sound more melodic. It will sound more beautiful, you might say. And then one more thing. Do you know that you can play a different triad on top of your original chord? Crazy, right? I never knew about that until now. What do I mean by that? So you can actually play a G triad on top of a C triad. Boom, shocker, right? Amazing. How do you do that? It turns out it will give you the feeling of the ninth chord because the G triad has G, B, and D, and the B and D is the seventh and the ninth of the C chord. So when I found out about that, it was like, what the hell? This is some like crazy science shit that I never knew about. So I've been obsessed with practicing my triads more and more. It's diatonic now, but when you get out of it, I guess that you can go a little bit more creative with it when you have your Dorian scale and all that. But I found out about those very basic things that I thought that I was never going to use because they sound too childish and basic. I found out that they are actually very useful. I'm always considering myself a beginner, so this is mind-blowing stuff for me. And I feel like relearning everything has been awesome. They set you back for a little bit, but I feel like I'm progressing more and more every day. Music just has that something that brings everyone closer together. And that's why I decided to make videos on the internet, by the way, is to create a community. I would love to hear about your guys' journeys, how you learn guitar, how you learn music in general as well. Because I think that there will be a lot more yapping sessions like this in the future. If I don't get too lazy, that is. And if you're interested, you can let me know in the comments. What do you want me to tell you next? My experiences, I don't have a lot of them, but I feel like it's been amazing and it's a beautiful journey that I'm going on. And yeah, maybe in the future videos, it won't be about music. It'll be about my life or something. Hopefully you enjoy this. That's about it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. No, you're not seeing me. I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.